change is on its way across the entirety of the state of Illinois. We are expecting to see some thunderstorms here in the WEIU viewing area tonight. In addition to that, northern Illinois, portions of northern Illinois are currently under a tornado watch, which in the past few minutes did just get extended to some portions of northwest Iowa. The portions of the viewing area that do end up seeing some thunderstorms are sat in for a marginal risk of severe weather, according to the Storm Prediction Center. That's on a 1 to 5 scale. Some areas of Jasper and Crawford County are being put into a slight risk of severe weather. Now, predominantly that means that the biggest threat that we're going to be seeing is the possibility of some large hail that could be at times upwards of 3 inches in diameter. But we do also have the possibility to see some damaging winds gusting at times of up to 40 miles an hour. And in addition to that, we can't rule out any sort of tornadic activity, though it is pretty unlikely. And when all this rain is all said and done, we're going to be seeing right about 1/10 of an inch. So flooding or any sort of water concerns is not really a big issue, but we are going to be seeing significantly more rain in the sort of southeastern portion of our viewing area, with both Robinson and Terre Haute currently, according to our models, being sat in at right around 3/10 of an inch of rain. But that certainly didn't put a damper on the weather today. We were up into the 70s for the entire viewing area. We only got up to 71 here in Charleston, but we did reach up above 75 in portions of the viewing area, including in Decatur and in Taylorville, who did get up to 76 during the day today. Now, we are still seeing the sun out, but we are starting to see the sun set to the east, and we are starting to see temperatures drop back down into the 60s in Paris and in Danville. And overnight tonight, we are going to be dropping much further than the 60s, down to 24 for our overnight low. One thing in addition to this system, we could have the possibility to see some overnight flurries for portions of the viewing area, but the main concern is those high winds that at times coming from the northwest could be gusting at up to 25 or 45 miles an hour. Now, looking at your futurecast here, this is right now, we're starting to see some storms starting to move across the viewing area. You didn't see it, but there is a little bit of a cell down here. Of course, this could all change in the coming hours, and it could vary on where you could see some rain, but we are expected to see some widespread rain across the area. And as we get closer overnight and as we get down below freezing, you can start to see that we will see some isolated flurries throughout the area. Now, we're not expecting any major accumulations with this system of snow, but as we get to your forecast for tomorrow, though, we are going to be right around freezing for our high. 33 for the daytime tomorrow. That's going to be in due in part to these northwestern winds and the cold front associated with the storm system that'll be coming through. We will be lucky to get above freezing tomorrow, 33 at right around 3 o'clock, but we are expected to see clear skies during the daytime tomorrow. And speaking of future casts, right around 10 o'clock, we are starting to see those clouds moving out of the viewing area. And we're not going to be seeing those clouds hanging around very long either, as they will be out of the area for the entirety of the daytime tomorrow. But the clouds will be back in the area for the end of the work week. Thursday, clear skies, and we are starting to see a little bit of a warm up from 33 tomorrow, 45 for our high on Thursday. Friday, we do have another possibility of some isolated showers in the morning on Friday, but that warm up will continue. We'll be getting back up into the mid to low 50s, 53 for our high on Friday, and that warm up is going to continue as we look at our 7-day outlook. 64 for your temperature on Saturday, and even towards Sunday, we could possibly be seeing temperatures back up to the 70s, but of course the main concern for tonight is those storms. Do keep an eye out if you're in the track of one of those storm systems, and we will be updating you here throughout the night on WEIU.